Go. All right. So let's get into this, man. This is your first time here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join the show. Join the show here at the Daily Thinker. We need you. Okay. We need you at the Daily Thinker. Hit that subscribe button. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers. Okay. Help your brother out and hit that sub button. Now let's get into this. Ben Simmons, the beloved Ben Simmons, the dude that did not want to take any shots in the playoffs, no shots in the fourth quarter, had an open dunk and passed the ball. This man, he has told the 76ers he will not be participating in training camp. Okay. Now he can get fined up to $227,000 a day for missing training camp. Each training camp day he missed, he gonna get that much. He don't get fined that much. And that can round up, I'm not that great at math, to probably like $1.8 million. Okay. Just for missing training camp. Is $1.8 million that much to Ben Simmons? No, it's nothing, like $3 to him. But anyway, this man, Ben Simmons, has made his decision. I will not be playing in Philly. And this was a team I always looked at and said, they can win a championship. They can win a championship. Ben Simmons has potential to be a top 10 player in the NBA, a top 5 player in the NBA. He's 6'10". He's athletic. He can defend. He can get to the rim if he wants to. Okay. I saw it one night in Utah playing against the defensive player of the year and Rudy Gobert, and Ben Simmons dropped 42 points. I think he missed one free throw that game. He has the potential. I saw it against the Brooklyn Nets. Back when Dunleavy was talking trash to him, he dropped like 36 on his head. Ben Simmons has the potential to be a great player. Now, those two games I just mentioned, Embiid did not play. Embiid did not play any of those games. I feel like they meshed together at times. They did when Ben Simmons was aggressive. But Ben Simmons, he's just not aggressive. The problem with me and Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons don't have a problem. But the problem I have with Ben Simmons when I'm watching him play basketball is that he doesn't attack the rim. He does not attack the rim. Ben Simmons has the ability to attack the rim. Ben Simmons has the ability to get to the rim anytime he wants. He's a 6'10" point guard that's athletic and has a handle. He can get to the rim anytime he wants. But he doesn't want to get to the rim. It seems like he's like, do I really want to go? Do I really want to attack the rim? I really don't. And that's the problem I have with this man. Okay? That's the problem I have. Philly could have won a championship last year. Philly really could have won a championship last year if Ben Simmons shot the ball, but he didn't shoot the ball. He's a great player, but he doesn't want to shoot, so he cut all ties with them. But in a sense, I can't blame him. Did you hear what Joel Embiid and Doc Rivers said at the podium after Game 7? They asked Doc Rivers, do you feel like you can win a championship with Ben Simmons at your point guard? He took a deep breath. I can't answer that question. This is your starting point guard. Your starting point guard. You said, I can't answer the question. Really? Wow. That was interesting. Just in my, I'm like, whoa, he can't even answer the question. Wow. So, and then Joel Embiid said, I feel like the game changed once Ben Simmons had that open dunk and he passed the ball to Thibault, and Thibault got fouled. He made one free throw instead of making two. I believe that possession would have put them up or tied the game if I'm not mistaken. But Ben Simmons passed the ball up. Joel said we could never recover after that. And so it's like Ben Simmons feeling like y'all just threw me under the bus. I was almost the defensive player of the year. I've been contributing great to this team. I put us in a position to go to the finals before, and I'm putting us in a position defensively because he played great defense on Trae Young. Even though Trae Young had a good series, you look at those numbers, you look at those percentages, you watch the game, you watch the film. He made it tough for Trae Young. He really, really made it tough for Trae Young. Trae Young was really kind of hard for him to get off because of Ben Simmons is 6'10", long, athletic point guard. Trae Young is like 6 feet, 6'1". So of course you do the math. You see the height, you see the weight, you see the size, you see the strength. It's going to be kind of hard for Trae Young to get off. So Ben Simmons, he did that. He had a not so good playoff run. And when Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid, they burned the bridge, and that bridge would never be fixed again. Now Ben Simmons wants a trade. He wants out, and I can't blame him. You see all these other players want out. You saw Anthony Davis. He wanted out of New Orleans. He got what he wanted. He ended up in L.A. James Harden, he wanted out in Houston. he got what he wanted and ended up in Brooklyn. And these guys seem pretty happy about it. So we starting to see players push their way and force their way out of different organizations. We saw Kawhi Leonard do it back in San Antonio. Didn't play a full season. Now, was he healthy or not? I believe he wasn't healthy. I'm going to take Kawhi's word for that instead of taking the media's word. I'm going to take Kawhi's word for him saying that he wasn't healthy, and I believe that he wasn't. Now, Ben Simmons is following that path, saying, you know what? I'm going to force my way out of Philly. And we heard him say he wanted to be in California. I don't see no team that fits for him in California, not the Golden State Warriors. I don't see them trading Draymond Green for him, but maybe they will. That might be a good fit, but who knows? Draymond can actually knock down the three-point shot, but can Draymond really knock down a three-point shot anymore? I'm really not sure about that, to be honest. But anyway, Ben Simmons would not be playing for the 76ers. And I just want to see what they will give up. Like, can he really just say, hey, I'm not going to play? He said, I'm not going to play a game this season unless I'm traded. So there's no way you could put him back in the locker room. It's over with. The Philly, you're forced to trade him. You have to trade him. You cannot bring somebody back in the locker room who said, I do not want to play a game for this team. The chemistry is over with. The chemistry is messed up. Him and Embiid would never see eye to eye again. I don't think on the court. I don't know how the relationship is off the court, but on the court, I don't see them connecting very well after Ben Simmons said such a thing like, I'm not playing for the 76ers. This is very, very interesting, and I don't see what team will want to pick him up. A lot of teams should want to pick him up. He's a great player, just not that great on offense. He doesn't want to attack the rim like he can because we've seen it before. Hence, 42 points on Rudy Gobert and 36 points in the playoffs against the Brooklyn Nets. He can do it. But the question is, will he do it? And I feel like him leaving Philly, only if they get a good trade. Only if they get a good trade. For instance, if they get somebody like, what's his name? If they get Damian Lillard to Philly, I can see Philly, they can compete for a championship. I feel like the East is tough. You have the Bucks, you have Brooklyn. I feel like Chicago will be a very, very good team this year. Boston, I don't know about Boston. Boston needs to find a point guard that's just solid. I say move Marcus Smart to the point guard and let Schroeder come off the bench, and I feel like they would thrive because you tried this, Boston. You tried two scoring point guards. That didn't work, Kyrie and Kemba. It won't work with two dominant ball players like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. It just won't work. So I'm excited to see what will happen with this Ben Simmons trade. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below where you think Ben Simmons will land after him wanting out of Philly. No, he wants nothing to do with Philly anymore. Y'all let me know in the comments below where he might end up playing this season.